Good morning, students. Today I am going to discuss Industrial Drives and Application Module 1, Classification of Load Torque, Characteristics of Different Types of Loads. Okay. Today we are going to discuss classifications of load torque. Okay. So the load torques are classified into two types: active load torque, passive load torque. Okay. Wow. So here, what is meant by active load torque? Active load torque means generally this active load torque, whenever subjected to operation, the sign will not change if the drive rotation is changed. That is very, very important. Active load torque means here the sign of the load torque will not change if the drive rotation is reversed. That is one thing. And the other thing, the active load torque, which is having the potential that makes your motor into equilibrium position, means nothing but under equilibrium state, if the drive is operating, means your load torque and motor torque will be equal. What are the examples of active load torque? Means torque due to force of gravity, torque due to tension, and torque due to compression. This kind of torque, whenever whenever the torque is generated due to force of gravity, the torque sign will not change. Whenever the torque developed due to tension, the sign will not change. Whenever the torque developed due to compression, the sign will not change if the drive rotation is reversed. So these are the examples for active torque. Next, I'm going for the passive torque. Passive torque means here the load torque will the load torque sign will be reversed if the drive operation is reversed. That is nothing but passive load torque. The load torque sign will be reversed if the drive motion is reversed. Okay, what are the different types of torque? Example means torque due to friction. Okay, so whenever the torque is developed due to friction, the sign will be changing. Cutting, that is also changing. Next, we are going to discuss about components of load torque. We are having different types of load torques. See, the friction torque, windage torque, and the torque which is required to do useful mechanical work. This friction torque and this windage torque is generated in the load torque due to motor torque. Okay, the friction torque which will be developed because of your motor shaft and also other type of loads, different types of load components. Because of that, the friction torque will be developed. The friction torque is due to your motor. The torque will be developed in the load torque. Okay. Now, this friction torque TF is always having equivalent value of the various frictions, that is referred to as motor shaft. Windage torque. Whenever a motor is subjected to operation, when the motor runs, due to wind, a torque will be developed. That torque will oppose the motion of your motor. That is nothing but windage torque. Next, some torque will be developed which is useful to do the mechanical work. That is depends upon your application. The torque which is developed will be constant, or it may be independent of speed, or some torque will be time invariant and time dependent, and also some kind of torque will be depends upon your mode of operation. Okay, mode of operation of your electrical drives, some torque will be developed. So these are the different types of components of load torques. These three are very, very important: friction torque, windage torque. These two torques are generally generated due to your motor on the load torque. Okay, on the load torque. And next we will see the characteristics of different types of loads. Okay, so here there are different characteristics of loads. Okay, wow. So that can be represented by using constant torque type load. If the torque is constant, for that type of loads, what is the characteristics curve? If the torque proportional to speed, torque proportional to square of the speed, torque inversely proportional to the speed. Okay, so different types of load we are using, the torque will be generated. The torque will be generated for constant load. This torque will be generated for generator. This torque will be for fan type, and this torque will be for constant power type. Now we will see the constant torque characteristics, where cutting, shaping, grinding, in the type of application, the torque will be constant. See, the torque will be constant. Okay, only particular speed it will work. Okay, and here the weight of the material per unit also exhibit the same type of characteristics. Next, torque proportional to speed. Torque proportional to speed means this kind of torque will be generated in the separately excited DC generator. As the torque increases, your speed also increase. That is directly proportional to, the speed is directly proportional to torque. Okay, and next, here torque proportional to square of the speed. Okay, as that see, after for some particular time your torque will be increased, as well as your speed will be increased. After some time your torque will be is equal to square of your speed. Okay, this is nothing, omega is nothing but speed of you, speed, and your torque will be is equal to k into omega square, where k is nothing but your constant. Okay, another type of load met in practice is, one type of load torque is proportional to square of the speed. Example, fans, rotary pumps, compressors and ship propellers. So this is the example for your torque proportional to square of the speed. Okay, so these are the different types of torque which is developed, depends upon your load. Okay, so what are the different types of torques? That means constant torque type load, torque proportional to speed. The what type of load here they are using means generator type, that is separately excited DC motor, and torque proportional to square of the speed, that is fan type load, and torque inversely proportional to the speed. Okay, so depends upon the load, the characteristics we have studied. So whenever load is constant, whenever the same type of job is performing means the torque will be constant. Okay, so this cutting, grinding, shearing means nothing but here irrespective of the speed the torque will be same. Okay, irrespective of the speed the torque will be same, the torque will not change. Okay, irrespective of the speed the torque will be constant. And the next here, here the torque will be always directly proportional to speed. As the speed increases means your torque is also increase, that is represented as this one K. Okay, so this is nothing but your load torque, this is nothing but your load torque, because we are discussing now here with respect to characteristics of load. Okay, the torque we are discussing for load, characteristics of load torque. Okay, now this is nothing but your torque proportional to square of the speed. Okay, so here your torque will be, that is your load torque will be is equal to k into omega square. Omega is nothing but your speed, speed of the shaft, and k is nothing but your constant. Okay, the motor torque is T is equal to k into omega square. This is nothing but your load torque characteristics curve. Load torque characteristics curve. Okay, thank you students. If you are having any doubt, you can post it in the comment box.